not tonight.
I have to go with your mother on this. No, I don't want to meet with your buyer. I want to meet with you. Looks so good.
This is my house now. It's my house, it's my rules. Daddy's home.
Don't you just love surprises?
What do you want from us? I don't know. Why don't we start with everything you got?
One of the things that I love about this movie is that it opens up, and the very first note that I took as I was watching it, I mean, you see this gorgeous house, you see the car, you see all of this. The first note, literally, that I wrote down was, I want to be rich. I wish I were rich. And then about 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in, I went back and I scratched that out.
Some problems. Yeah, no, there's definitely more problems. Yeah, what was so great is you see these people with no money trying to take these people's money who apparently have money and no problems. But as the story goes on, you see that they're quite similar, and they both have demons, they both have secrets, and they're both lying, and at the end of the day, they're just trying to survive. And I think that's kind of the moral of the story when it comes to class warfare, is that, you know, they're all just trying to survive, and some people will try harder than others, and some people will get it in ways that you know, are morally gray.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're definitely no stranger to playing the bad boy, but playing the bad boy here, he's kind of the good guy, and then he's the bad guy, and then there's so many layers here. How interesting was that for you to play?
Yeah, you know, it was difficult. I mean, and we were fortunate enough to be able to rehearse before we even started shooting, but when you're rehearsing, things come out and you realize just how complex and how complicated not only my story and my journey, but everyone's journey, and how they all kind of interact with each other, and how every little thing affects something else, and you know, there's like this domino snowball effect that goes on. I don't even remember what your question was. But
well, just playing him in so many layers. He's good, he's bad, he's...
Yeah, you know, and what was
we
so
feel
great,
bad for him, we don't.
What was so great is that he always, even though you find out things and everything kind of gets squirrely, but there was always one thing on his mind, you know, and it got more obsessive as time went on, but it was literally, he was going to be the savior for Nicole, and his obsession, you know, it trumped everything else, and so he knew that throughout the journey he would have to play certain parts, and you know, so there was some cleverness to him that I don't think people gave him credit for. Yeah.
And now let's talk about the physicality of the role. I mean, it's one thing to be playing, you know, opposite, you know, a regular actress, but when you have Nicole Kidman in front of you and you're told to throw her around and grab her, and is it hard to let yourself go there?
No, you know, and people have asked. I think everyone thinks that Nicole is fragile in some way. I mean, she has like porcelain skin and she's stunning, but she's kind of tough, and so it was fun to, especially someone at her caliber, to kind of let it be okay that we take it to that next level and really kind of dive in. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we may as well do it right, and so that was kind of across the board throughout the entire movie. Everyone had just kind of agreed that we're going to push it as far as, you know, people are willing to go.
And then along the same lines, working with Nicole, again, you're no stranger to, you know, being shirtless and showing off the goods. Is it a different experience when you've got that scene where you're coming out of the pool and you're looking all sexy and abtastic, and then you have to go up to Nicole Kidman, and is it any more? Are you any more self-conscious when there's an actor of that caliber receiving?
You know, I think I was actually less nervous, and that's just to say how much of a professional she is, you know, because, you know, when you're working with less experienced actors and actresses or younger people in general, that seems like it could be more of an issue, or there might be more, I don't know, gray area. But, you know, Nicole, it was a job, and she made it clear that it was a job. She showed up to work, and, you know, it kind of takes all the pressure off of me and not having to, you know, and so we could actually just focus on telling a story and doing our job. And so there's never any weirdness that goes on.
So what's next for you after this?
Well, what's next is a TV show, actually, on TNT. It is a Western. It is a real Western, not, you know, Hollywood Western. It's a good one. And so hopefully, if everything works out okay, then hopefully it'll start airing soon.
And what's the name of that?
Next year. It's either going to be Tin Star or Gateway.
And what do you play?
I play a sheriff of a town. Well, a new sheriff of a town.
Okay.
Me and my two brothers.
So a real Western, so you're going to be dirty all the time, is what you're
Dirty.
saying.
Dirty and gritty. Yeah, no, it'll be fun. Horses and guns and women. That's good. That's a good job.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's money here. There is money somewhere. You let my wife leave, and then I'll give you what you want!
I'll give them what they want, please! Open the safe!
They'll kill us, Sarah. They'll just kill us if I do.
You're gonna put your thumb on that thing sooner or later. Only question is whether it'll still be attached to your body.
We saw you sign for diamonds, lots of them! My baby brother and your loving wife. That's why we're here. That's why we picked you.
If you save her, I'll do anything you want. You know that, don't you?
Open the safe. No.
Nicolas Cage. Nicole Kidman. Trespass.